Hey, what's going on everybody? Zach Katz here. In today's video, we're taking a look at Agent Coulson from Walgreens Wave 1.5 of the animated Minimates line. This figure is from Spider-Man Web Warriors, as are all of the Minimates in the Walgreens line. They're all based on Marvel animated TV shows. So Spider-Man Web Warriors is about Spider-Man in high school, I believe, and Coulson is his principal because S.H.I.E.L.D's running the show. And they've planted him as a principal, I guess. So, anyway, popping off his helmet, popping on the hair. We got a good... Clark Gregg plays the character, and it's modeled after Clark Gregg. So, there is a Coulson from the movie line. I do not have that to compare, but I think that I get Clark Gregg from it. So, even as an animated version of himself, I think it looks pretty good. So, good job, DST. Now, I want to show off this armor and the helmet, and then I'm going to show you the alternate look, and we'll get back into Coulson in a little bit. But just to show you that that was Coulson. And you got a slipcover mask with a peg. Fits on nicely. And then it's got a visor on there with the shine, and then these details. A little scratch on the armor there, not a big deal. And it goes around the back, and it's detailed on there. I'm sure this was an Iron Man piece, as are the gloves, which I cannot get off at all. Okay, got a belt with some pouches on it. Things on his legs, maybe magazines, clips. He's got boot pieces. So I can't move the wrists, so I can't get any articulation at the hands. This boot piece, can't get any articulation with the legs. The peg hole's really small, so I had to fight to get him on the peg. With this gun, it's too big for Minimate, so I don't ever like holding Minimate guns just straight up, because you can't, unless you're really strong, you can't hold a rifle with one hand. Just blast away. It's just not gonna happen. I have his hands as stretched out from holding the gun all night, so not a big deal. I really wish, because I've seen it in other mini figures, not mini mates, that DST would consider making an arm with a bicep swivel so they can actually get use out of these guns. Because just like all of their guns, you know, you can hold in one hand, but again, like with a rifle, no one holds a rifle with one hand, you know, so it just doesn't make sense. You know, I understand, you know, I love Minimates. If they never change, that's fine. But, you know, if you have the technology and it's not a disgusting number to produce the Minimates going forward, it gives you a reason to re-release every single figure you've ever done, you know, without new sculpting or new ideas. So, love to see that eventually, but I think I'm in the minority there. So, alright, so this is the, as people have referred to it, Cape Killer security shield agent. So you can definitely army build this, and I would definitely like to pick up 2 more at least, so I think they're cool. So take off his head and this armor piece. I'll show you what's underneath the armor. Let's just go ahead and pop that off. Got a shield logo and nothing. Okay, so to do the alternate look, you'd have to take off the gloves. I tried and failed, but luckily, being a Minimate collector, I found a blue that was close enough to work for this video so that you could see Coulson without his armor. So I know it's not a perfect match, and they're super tight. I don't even know who they're from, but I definitely think that this is the first time they've ever been on a peg. Okay, so cool, and then I will put that body there. Those are on tight, so we'll leave on the belt, I guess. No, take the belt off. So with these, they might, you know, with the gloves, I think a lot of people have come to the assumption that the paint wasn't dry all the way before the people put gloves on there. But these come off pretty easily. You know, you just have to get your nail in there and try to move up each one of these. I'll go a little bit faster on this one. Easy. There we go. Okay, so almost there. Nice tight clip. And we got the suit piece. So in there you would get the suit piece, and then he also comes with some shoes. Yeah. Building a Coulson. Alright. So now I'll show you that. Get the head on there. Let's see, you gotta push this down a little bit more. There we go. Cool. So then we have Coulson. Wow. And take two. And now we have Coulson. So I think he looks pretty good. I have Nick Fury right here, so we could just have the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. and then Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., director of S.H.I.E.L.D. So they'll be standing next to each other like this. If I ever find room to display all my animated baits, and then photo op. So overall, he's a pretty cool Minimate. I had the most impossible time getting the gloves off, so I looked for a different solution. I'm still trying to find out the best way to do it to get them off. I boiled them. I took an X-Acto and tried to scrape away some paint, and then you can see the difference in the two tones of blue, but it's not that crazy. Just this isn't down all the way, but yeah, cool Minimate. He's definitely the first army builder, traditional army builder. I don't know what some of you like to army build. If you want to army build Spider-Man, then go for it. But yeah, Coulson's definitely the first army builder in the Walgreens animated line, so it's really cool to get that. Maybe you call Venom. Venom could be an army builder too, but who cares? It's all opinions. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.